गुड मॉर्निंग। गुड मॉर्निंग तो नहीं है वैसे तो, गुड आफ्टरनून है, सॉरी गुड इवनिंग है। सो गुड इवनिंग गाइस। तो सो आर टुडेज टॉपिक इज इंडो फ्रेंच राइवरली राइवरली सॉरी राइवरली राइवर RIVARLY। तो जो भी है भाई, मेरी स्लिप ऑफ टंग हो रही है उसमें। तो हाँ, तो ये चीज़ हुई थी। इंडो मतलब होता है ब्रिटेन, और फ्रेंच जो होता है फ्रांस। जो इन दोनों के जो लोग थे, उन दोनों की जो राइवरली थी, जो इन दोनों की दुश्मनी थी ना, जो कंपटीशन में वो दोनों दुश्मनी कर रहे थे, तो उनके बारे में हमें पढ़ना है। तो बहुत ज़्यादा सिंपल और रियलिस्टिक स्टोरी है ये। तो ये जो आपके सामने है, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल ये है अपना इंडिया का 1754 वाला मैप। इन कर्नाटक देर आर थ्री मेन रीजन्स, थ्री मेन पोर्ट्स, which was first of all was the Masulipatinam, second was Pondicherry, and third was Madras. So Madras was under the French and sorry Britishers, and Pondicherry was under French. So what happened at that time when Britishers was like really competitive with the French, and in fact French have the governor named as Dupleix. So Dupleix was the like shredded person. He has the really very sharp political mind. When they got to know, Britishers got to know that the French are their rivals, they first of all don't round their ships from Pondicherry, where the ships was there of France people, France people, in the sense France merchants who was there from their state means which was there. Actually, France is a country, but whenever we call it upon, like whenever we call it upon the colonial phase, then it would be named as a state. Okay, so it's not like state, it's country. I hope you all are a little clear about this thing. So when this all things were happened, um Britishers firstly took their weapons, took their ships to their ships, like the French ships, and they don't drown their ships, like उनको डोंट ड्राउन का मतलब होता है उनको तहस नहस करते थे, destroyed their ships. And when Dupleix got to know about these things of Britain, they called upon the Mauritius commander Bordenais, something was name of that commander. So he when Dupleix called upon that military commander of Mauritius, then he helped Dupleix to capture Madras at that time. So when Madras and Pondicherry both were at the French in on French hand, then they the French were like very happy at that time, because they have two ports. They were, first of all the Pondicherry, and second was the Madras. So when they got to know about, like the Britishers got to know about, sorry, when Anwaruddin got to know about all such things, because this was in Carnatic area. In fact, Britishers were the friends of the that king. Actually, Anwaruddin was friend of Britishers. So when he got to know about, then he was like really very angry, because this all things were happened in his territory. So of course, the Anwaruddin will take any action about for that. He said to his successor, like um, his son, which was the new successor of that thing, which was Mahfuz Khan. Means the king, Anwaruddin's son's name was Mahfuz Khan, who was the next successor of Anwaruddin. Successor means the son, like who will take seat after, like the father's seat after his death. So it was like that. फादर्स क्राउन, इट्स हम लाइक हिंदी में कहते हैं कि गद्दी संभालने को, बट वट इफ़ वी टॉक इन इंग्लिश इट विल नेम्ड एज क्राउन. क्राउन का मतलब होता है ताज. सो इट्स लाइक दैट. आई एम ट्राइंग टू टॉक इन इंग्लिश, बट like I am literally sleeping, my tongue is literally slipping down. So don't take it like more seriously. I'm just in the progressing mode, not the progressed mode. He said his son to like battle with French commanders and all the French armies, cause like they had taken their territory, which was Madras territory. No, it's a port. So they had took their port. So what happened after next was, when the Mahfuz Khan went there, he has seen that one of the main thing was that when where it the Mahfuz Khan was in between Pondicherry and Madras. So British French had to come and do the battle with Mahfuz Khan. What happened? Do you know? French has like 1,000 people, and Mahfuz Khan has 10,000 people, and in French 1,000 people there was 350 only French soldiers and 7,500 something Indian soldiers, which was well trained. Just imagine, Indian Indian people are opposite to Indian people at that time, and this was the strategic implementation of the duplex. So whenever we talk about why they have ruled us, so they have ruled us cause of our people only. So it is the most terrible truth, the bitter truth of our that dominion and all such things. So it was happened like that. So who win this battle is also known as Saint Thome battle. So the French governor Dupleix has won this battle, and with like 1,000 people. Just imagine 10,000 versus 1,000 people, and 1,000 people is winning cause they have technological advancement, cause they have guns, they have also they have naval ships and also the advanced technology. At that time they were the most advanced people, but in navy Britishers was very advanced. At last Pondicherry was in the French only, and Madras was in French, but Aix-la-Chapelle treaty was signed. I think Aix-la-Chapelle, I think that was the only treaty, if I'm not wrong. So that treaty was signed in between French and Britain, cause in Britain Austrian, which is not Australia, Austrian, there was a territory named as Austrian, where the both French and Britain was fighting over there, and at that time Britain wins that thing. So the Aix-la-Chapelle treaty was signed over there, and they said that Madras will be under the British government. So they had to go from that territory. French had to go from that territory. In fact, the British East India Company was under a single private person, which was like Thomas, I think his name was Thomas, I think. And if you talk about French, it was a straight owned company, which is the government is handling all such things. And there are two main differences among these two companies, which were like, if we talk about French, then they are undercapitalized, which means the French government didn't give like more money to them for spending and making factories and all such thing, like the development and all such thing. Development for their for French only, not for us. And if you talk about Britishers, they had much funds at that time, and in fact the corruption is went from Britishers only. When that is a little different topic, I will talk upon that topic afterwards. So this was the core of the Anglo-French rivalry, if I'm not wrong, and if my sense of humor is like little bit stronger, and my memory power is little bit stronger, then I am like right about these things. I am not very much sure about the dates, and that are not recalling in my mind, even if I have such like a short note upon that. But I have to read this, and for that I need like some time, but I didn't had read this. And if I'm wrong, please tell me in the comment what was the battle and all such things. And if this video makes like little helpful for you or thank you so much for watching. Bye.